90 Day Fiancé star Jess Carolina made some unfiltered claims about her ex, Colt Johnston, with her unexpected appearance on Between the Sheets. She returned to the TV screens once again and proved to everyone that she wasn't there to hold back. The TLC star threw jabs at her ex and made some wild claims about his intimacy struggles. Jess made some controversial remarks about her ex and proved why fans loved her sarcasm so much. She dated Colt for a brief period. The reality TV star faced the same challenges Courtney has been facing lately. Jess caught her partner sending explicit photos to multiple women and lying about his intimate relationship with his friend, Vanessa. Hence, she knew him well and chose to make the best out of the opportunity to expose him again. Courtney Reardons has not been sure about her future with Colt Johnson on 90 Day Fiancé. She is waiting for things to improve in the bedroom area. The reality TV star speculated on Hunt for Love that her partner had a tile dysfunction. However, Colt has been denying everything and assuring Courtney that things would soon improve. He explained that the heavy medications after his leg surgery led to all these issues. But Courtney has been tired of waiting for things to get better. She shared her feelings with her friends on The Single Life. The reality TV star told them that they are facing a lot of sexual problems. Hence, Colt told Pedro on The Single Life about everything Courtney had been telling her friends about him. He stated that she told everyone that he has a micro P***NIS. Jess Carolina had a very poor experience dating Colt Johnson. She didn't waste her time anymore after his cheating scandal. The 90 Day Fiancé star married her new partner and began a beautiful life. Jess surprised fans with her unexpected appearance on the show. She posted on Instagram to grill Colt about his performance in bed. The TLC star posted a series of screenshots explaining his intimacy problems. In it, Jess compared Colt with American ramen, which takes less than 3 minutes. She stated, "So his little sausage is not working. It never works." The reality TV star made it clear that it wasn't related to the leg injury at all. Jess shared some photos of herself laughing hilariously after making the wild comments about Colt. She wrote, "From Good Morning, My D, to the new era, boy ramen." Fans were thrilled to see the TLC star trolling her ex in the best way possible. They know how much he has hurt her during their relationship. Carolina called it quits with him when she caught him flirting with other women. She also suspected his weird relationship with his friend, Vanessa. Fans loved the way she took her revenge by exposing him. One fan said, "She came foot in the door, my people." Another user told the TLC star that it is the reason they love her. Colt and Courtney's love story is less than ideal for the screen. The 90 Day Fiancé couple is cohabiting a space with Courtney's parents, who have so generously taken them in and provided for them. The couple, who are both adults, are living with their parents. Now, fans think Courtney is taking advantage of her parents. Fans are in awe of Courtney's entitled behavior. Not only has she moved in with her parents, but also brought her boyfriend in. Fans know Colt's reputation, and her kindness toward him is endearing. But at the same time, it's cringy to see Courtney living with her parents, not being an adult, and not finding a place of her own. Read the full story to see what fans are saying. Fans know that Courtney is taking care of Colt after his accident. On 90 Day Fiancé, the couple engaged in a conversation that grossed everyone out. Courtney has become a nurse for Colt, ready to do anything for him. In a recent episode, Courtney is polishing Colt's feet to remove calluses. She looked content with the calluses and even commented that it looked like Parmesan cheese. She went far enough to say she would collect all the calluses and sprinkle them on Colt's food like grated Parmesan. This statement was enough to make the Between the Sheets cast belch and gross out. Jamal made weird faces and Pedro exclaimed, "WTF is that?" Julia, who is pregnant, was on the verge of throwing up as it made her stomach churn. Fans are concerned about Courtney and asked what she sees in Colt. One commented, "This relationship is disgusting. Please make this make sense." Fans are not having it with Courtney and Colt. The 90 Day Fiancé stars are living with Courtney's parents, who have generously let Colt move in after the accident. Courtney's father kindly placed a bench in the shower for Colt, too. Courtney has become Colt's nurse, making sure he is well cared for. Now, fans think she needs to stop taking advantage of her parents' kindness, move out, and take Colt with her. Fans on Reddit are discussing how Courtney is doing the most at the expense of her parents. They also see how Courtney feels entitled and told her parents that she will only move out once she is married. Additionally, fans think both Courtney and Colt are the shittiest freeloader alive. Her parents are making them dinners and doing their laundry, and fans are calling Courtney out for allowing it. Further, fans also think the parents should put their foot down about it. Fans are also annoyed with Courtney for putting up with Colt's cheating. They know that he is already speaking to a Brazilian woman, and he has a Playboy history. One fan wrote, "She's always been desperate enough to eat any scraps tossed her way." That's what she's doing, living with Colt at the expense of her parents. TLC never rests with their 90-day Fiancé franchise. One 90-day Fiancé show ends, and TLC drops another for its eager fans. Currently, the Before the 90 Days spin-off is on air. It has been a massive hit among the whole fandom. However, they were in a state of frenzy, wondering about the absence of a certain someone. That would be Elise. When news of Elise's comeback reached the fan community, it generated a huge buzz for days. Immediately, the online forums overflowed with fan speculations and wonder about her new mysterious man. Turned out, she had lucked out on the local men and had since ventured into international waters. As she finally appeared on the season, she came with her Aussie boyfriend in tow. 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days reintroduced Elise Benson, seeking another chance at love with her Australian boyfriend, Joshua Lawson. Joshua Lawson is a yacht broker from Sydney. He was a star athlete in Australian football. However, he is now in his brokerage career. Lawson works in one brokerage in Sydney, Australia. The couple met when Joshua first slid into Elise's DMs. "Hey, how are you? I saw you on an IG page and had to follow you." Joshua's message read, "You're absolutely stunning. You live in Miami, right? Have you ever been to Australia?" He then continued. With passing time, the two started talking, and it grew into something more. After months of talking, Elise was ready to take the next step and visit him. 90-Day Fiancé has introduced a wide array of new individuals in the new couple lineup of Before the 90 Days Season 8. But the makers additionally included a new twist with an old face. The old face is none other than Elise Benson from Hunt for Love. Her absence for half the season has made many fans go nuts and speculate wildly. Now that the makers have finally started showing her in this season, she has loads of information to share. First, she shared how exhausted she was with Miami men and disclosed her track record with men. Her heartbreak stems from scams and betrayals, etc. However, she never gave up on love. In a recent clip, she described her man and her plans with him for the future. "My boyfriend, Joshua, is a sexy from Sydney, Australia," she revealed. "He is so caring, attentive. He's just like a happy-go-lucky guy that everyone wants to be around," she gushed. Moreover, she described him as an overall golden retriever puppy. The 90-Day Fiancé star also described Joshua's qualities as a man and a father, and hoped that they, too, would have children someday. Furthermore, she remarked that things had gotten serious lately, and she was all set to fly to Australia to be in his arms. 90-Day Fiancé makers recast Vanja Confronts in The Single Life Season 5. The old reality TV star rose to fame with another 90-Day Fiancé spin-off. She appeared on Season 7 of Before the 90 Days with her long-distance boyfriend, Beau. The Croatian basketball player ghosted her upon her arrival in Croatia, abruptly ending the relationship. The 90-Day Fiancé diva then started associating with a personal trainer and single dad, Josko Lukton. However, that relationship also met an untimely demise due to Josko's transgression. Regardless of the many heartbreaks, the belly dancer has focused on personal growth. She has since appeared on The Single Life to explore the possibility of romance with her longtime friend, Tony. A recent teaser showed Vanja confronting Tony. 90-Day Fiancé. The Single Life is back with a blast with Season 5, and the fandom can't help but gush about it. As they eagerly awaited the season premiere, TLC dropped a new teaser. TLC's newly released teaser just delivered a generous dose of drama. One notable dramatic arc belonged to Vanja and her longtime friend, Tony. The clip showed glimpses of Vanja in her natural divine form, enchanting people with her belly dancing. Then, as Vanja danced with a stranger, Tony swooped in, very territorial. Vanja and Tony then got into a fierce altercation due to the latter's jealousy. The two butted heads over their different perspectives. Vanja accused Tony of not letting her be herself, while Tony found Vanya's behavior inappropriate. 90 Day Fiancé introduced Vanja Gerbich in Season 7 of the spin-off, Before the 90 Days. The network documented her dramatic and failed relationships. However, after all these heartbreaks, she is back wearing her heart on her sleeve. The network has recast her in The Single Life Season 5. However, she's not alone. This time around, she appeared with her longtime friend Tony to explore the possibility of romance. However, recent clips from the teasers and trailer showed immense tension and hostility between the two. One particular altercation was so heated that Vanja ended up walking out on Tony, having had enough of Tony's controlling attitude. Even the fandom additionally expressed their wariness of Tony. In a recent clip, Vanja sat with Tony and discussed how they were having a great time. She talked about the kiss they shared and asked Tony point-blank about his perspective on where they stood. Like every other typical man who wants to let the woman down gently, Tony had something to say. On one hand, he couldn't and didn't want to see Vanja with anyone. But on the other hand, he wasn't ready to commit to her and say yes to a relationship. In her confessional, Vanja hoped that she wasn't reading between the lines when there wasn't anything to read.